أنا من جيل. Get ready for the 90s. Hello. For this video, we're doing the 90s tag. We're both 90s kids, and I'm today with
Mo.
I was born in 1990, so I was like beginning of the 90s, and you were
1995.
not bad, halfway through. Anyway,
yeah.
So we have a series of questions. There are 11 questions that I have on my iPhone that we're gonna start with, and then anyone else could do this tag as well. We'll talk about this in the end. First question is favorite music artist. Okay, we've discussed this before, and they're really like embarrassing answers. Okay, I was such a typical Arab boy where like ما كنت أسمع وايد أغاني بس اللي كنت أسمعه is whatever on the show, not show, on the radio, or like whatever my other cousins listen to. So I'd say one of mine would be Aqua, which and this is how all the hate starts. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Aqua, as awkward that is. It is.
Yeah, I never really used to listen to music as like a hardcore
we do now,
fans. Yeah. So it would probably be Avril Lavigne listening to my brother. Yeah. My brother listening to someone. Yeah, that's so scary.
Okay, question number 2 is favorite candy. Trust me, if you saw us in the 90s, there was no candy we did not like. You can just roll me down the stairs.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Candy, what do I
favorite candy? For me, honestly, I'm not joking, I used to like everything. I just hoover it all in. Yeah. But like my favorite would be any sour candy.
Yeah. Sour candy.
Yeah, and then there's those like hard lollipops that would color your mouth when you. So I'd like those as well. I don't really know the name. I just call them color your tongue lollipops.
Well, I don't know if you count gum as a candy, but we used to have this sour gum. It's always in all grocery stores in neighborhoods.
True, yeah.
For كل البقالة يعني all around the Middle East.
Yeah.
There's something called Center Shock where it's like this gum. You can Google it, or I don't know if it'll come up, but it's so sour. We always like challenge each other. Here, try this. Let's see your expression.
It's like our version of Warhead. Is that what it's called? Warheads, yeah, but like chewing gum version.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Question number 3 is favorite game. So this could be board game, school game, like any game you'd like.
Yeah, me and my cousins used to play this game called We Are. Where we would like act as people. Like we would say, "Oh, I'm gonna be the father this time. You can be the baby," and we would just like play around, like acting as if big people. So
for us, also with my cousins, I think as kids we used to play like we didn't used to play board games as much, other than maybe Snakes and Ladders, but we used to play like actual physical game. This sounds wrong. Interactive games with our cousins. So I used to play also like there's this game we used to call like Dhib wal Bayda, which is basically like the wolf and the egg, where one person is like the wolf and all the other people will like choose the egg color, so you can go red, blue, pink, whatever you want, polka dot, which technically isn't color but we cheat, and then the wolf would be like, I want the color red, I want the color blue, and then if your color came up, you'd have to like run, and then the wolf has to catch you. So it's kind of like not hide and seek, like you're it, but with another version. Yeah. Oh, you will love this question. Favorite McDonald's Happy Meal toy?
So many memories. Can pick.
Before we do answer this question, what was the last time you had McDonald's?
Last night. Like no joke, yesterday. And I even had nuggets yesterday. So the toy yesterday was Garfield, but
oh, you actually got it today?
Yeah. Garfield.
Okay.
But 90s. I think it was the collection of the superheroes. So it'd probably be like either Superman, Batman. It was like those.
I remember those. Yeah. For me, this is the end of the 90s. Technically, people might not consider it as the 90s, but 1999, when it was the new millennium for the 2000, they had a series of Disney toys, which is like plushies of like Snow White, Aladdin, Alice in Wonderland, all these toys, and I'd go crazy. I probably gained like 1 billion calories. I was already fat. I was like this chubby, short little kid with like man boobs, and just like roll me down the stairs, and I'd go every single week or maybe day to get those toys. I think I still have a couple of them back home. Question number 5 is favorite book.
Favorite book.
I'd say one of my favorites was Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. It's still actually, if you ask me, it's my favorite series, and I'm like 22 right now. It's like 13 books, but the first one started in September 1999, so I guess that was one.
Yeah,
and then another really awkward and girly answer would probably be Jacqueline Wilson. I don't even know why I read Jacqueline Wilson. It was like, me and my sister used to go out. Like, I'm reading, I'm like, what? Not thinking back to it now, like, why am I reading Jacqueline Wilson? But hashtag awkward. Anyway.
Girl cousin used to tell us about Jacqueline Wilson. But yeah.
Thanks for the ego boost. Girl cousin just
for me, since I was like 4 years old, so probably didn't actually read things, but my mother got this thing when we were in England, this fairy tale book where it had like Jack and the Beanstalk and all those classic fairy tales. We used to read it, so it was really fun.
I remember those as well,
yeah.
That was question number 6 is favorite TV show. All we do, eat and watch TV.
Kids meals and TV shows.
TV show. Well, actually there are a lot, but I don't remember a lot of them. But starting with English ones, there were like Pokemon, the Power Rangers,
Pokemon.
and Full House. Those are 3 of my favorite TV shows.
Yeah.
And then, and then there's Arabic ones. I told you I was a very typical Arab boy. So Alayam Space Tune, which I'm still playing, but it's really bad now. There were like those Japanese dubbed Arabic shows. So I used to like Mahaka Conan, Captain Majid, like Senafar, Suqur al-Ard, Hazim al-Ra'd, Hazim al-Ra'd. I remember like recently, like probably like 2 years ago when I was doing my graduation, a year ago when I was doing my graduation for like university, I'd stay up until like 3 and I'd be dead tired, or 4. So I need to pump myself up. So I'd go on YouTube and I'd Google the theme song of that in Arabic, and then it's like no one's awake at home and I'm working, and then you just be like Hazim al-Ra'd.
Like a rock
star. That's how I like motivate myself to finish my graduation project. But favorite toys.
We used to get this thing also in England. These little Pokemon toys. They used to have them. These like Pokemon small figurines.
Yeah, I remember those as well.
Yeah.
For me, one of my favorites would be Tamagotchi. Is it Tamagotchi or Tamagotchi? I'm not sure, it's either one, but it's basically those small like electronic toys where you raise a pet, either like a penguin or a dog or something, then you have to like feed it, shower it, and then it poops. The thing is, it keeps dying.
Yeah.
Like I think I went through like 7 Tamagotchis and my mom's like, what are you doing?
And they force you to buy new ones.
That's their marketing strategy, they force you to buy new ones and then you'd always want to buy more.
Yeah.
But I think once, I'm not sure about this, but I think I found a way around it, because when you open the Tamagotchi thing, there's a small strip that you pull, and then that's how it starts. I think I found a way where if I cut a small vinyl paper or like really hard paper, plug it in, plug it out again, it restarts.
I must try it.
Yeah. There you go, business. Oh! Like, getting like bombarded by Japanese people now. Anyway, NSync or BackStreet Boys? I think I should have said NSync instead of Aqua. That saved me some of my dignity. But
for me, BackStreet Boys.
For me, it was NSync. Yeah, it was a lot of rivalry. I think NSync and BackStreet Boys is like the Wanted and One Direction of right now. Yeah.
I remember my brother used to have like DVDs of Backstreet Boy concerts, so I think that's why.
I don't think you should have said that.
Well, at least you don't know it. Well, the people who know me know.
Yeah. Weirdest. This is question number 9. Weirdest fashion trend.
You can go.
Yeah, I think for me, weirdest fashion trend, and I was a victim of this, is those like see-through white sunglasses.
Probably me, which is in trend now. I used to have these like Harry Potter glasses. Like they were really round, so they were funny.
Okay, question number 10 is favorite collectible. I guess this corresponds with the favorite toys. But yeah, for me, one of my favorite collectibles, back to eating, the Kinder Surprise eggs, they changed now. They're with like those spoons and like soap fi shay ghair. But back in the 90s, the Kinder Surprise was like a coat of chocolate egg, and then in the inside there's a toy. When you crack it up, and then you can build up the toy. That was my favorite. I'd collect them all. I literally had like a whole table. Like my dad literally made a whole, like custom made a whole table, glass table, and I'd line it with like an army of those toys. So yeah, for me it was that.
I didn't collect those, but to this day I still do collect these wrestling figures, which I find like nice to collect.
Pretty nice, yeah. I agree. I like
they're like boxed in. Now I leave them closed, of course, like collectibles. But before I used to like open them and.
Which actually reminds me about the story where it's like, as kids, I remember like in my birthdays, like probably 4-year-old and onward, I'd have my birthday in like all those fast food chains like McDonald's, Dairy Queen, Hardee's, and then an hour into my birthday, after everyone gets me all the gifts and everything, it's like time to celebrate and everything, I'd literally stand there and kick people out. I'd be like, okay, shukran, ma'a salama, you can go now. The thing is, because I wanted to open the gift for myself, and I was like, I was a little rude as a kid. But yeah, like, and my mom would be like, hey, bstaḥ, wake, nasi ayin. I was like, I got my gift, I got my cake, I can eat it all by myself. Who are you kidding? But yeah. And then question 11, which is the last question, is favorite game system and game. Game systems. There was that, was it Atari? No, what was it called? The one
Sega.
Sega, yeah.
Sega, yeah.
There was a Sega, everyone loved that. And then the funny thing about that is if the game was ruined, we'd open it and like and then put it back. The thing is, it worked. I don't believe in it, but somehow it worked.
Dust?
Yeah, probably dust, yeah. What else?
PlayStation and
PlayStation, yeah, PlayStation 1, Nintendo. PlayStation 1 was my favorite. And remember, like, I'd still play it right now because I still have mine.
Yeah.
And I remember, we'd play like Buster Groove or Move. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a bit dancing game. Yeah. And then there was like Crash Bandicoot, classic,
Crash Bandicoot,
of course, and Pepsi Man.
Funny, actually, like, was really in love with Pepsi Man. That to this day I still have it. But this time I have it on a computer.
So they have it on
I downloaded it on my computer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know they had it on computers. Yeah. What about you?
Nintendo 64 probably. To this day I still like the Wii, but of course this day the things got very futuristic. So PlayStation, Xbox, those are the high ones now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nintendo 64 is my favorite. Not really playing, but like I used to play some, but we really watch my brothers play.
Yeah.
Watch my brothers. Donkey
Take turns,
Kong.
yeah.
Yeah, Donkey Kong was my favorite.
I remember, yeah.
Super Mario Party.
Mario Party. Mario Party was like a virtual Monopoly.
Yeah.
It's amazing. To this day, Mario Party is probably one of my favorite games. Yeah.
Really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, so those were the 11 questions. I'll leave all the questions down in the description area so anyone else can do it. We're tagging everyone, so like you out there, you could do this. We actually we got these questions from other YouTubers that actually inspired me to start my YouTube channel. So you can check them out. There's like JoeyGraceffa did it with Ingrid, who's known as MissGlamorazzi. And then Strawberry17, also known as Meghan, did it with Kalel, who's known as WonderlandWardrobe. So those are the 4 YouTubers that I know that did it. I'll also leave their links below, so go check their profiles or like channels out. And then yeah, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video, and share it with everyone. Let's bring the 90s back. Have anyone like share it with everyone and try to do this tag. And if you do this tag, please leave it as a video response, or tag me on either Tumblr or Instagram at Ali Najjar, or on Twitter, like, yeah. And then I'd love to actually see other people's answers. It would be pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, and see you next time.